Awesome. All right, let's go ahead and start. So, right before we start, I like to do a grounding meditation. It's a very quick meditation just to ensure that we are all here present in our bodies. So, I invite you now, if you feel comfortable enough, to just close your eyes. And all you're doing is noticing your breath. You're not changing anything here. You're just noticing the rise and fall of your chest. Noticing any sensations in your body. We're not changing anything. We're not judging anything. We're just being curious, allowing ourselves to arrive at this moment. Feeling whatever is beneath you right now. Maybe it's a chair, the floor, or the earth beneath you. Letting it hold you. Taking a deep breath in through the nose, holding at the top, feeling the stillness in your body. And when you are ready, exhaling nice and slow. Taking another deep breath in and exhale, nice and slow and long. Allowing yourself to be here, bringing your breath back to its normal rhythm, letting go of the day, and just being here. And when you are ready, you may open your eyes. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. Tonight, we are going to go into a meditation around self-compassion. And what is self-compassion? So, self-compassion is how we, or at least how we're going to approach it in this meetup group, is how we talk to ourselves. What are the things that come up? What is that inner critic saying? And how can we now start being a bit kinder to ourselves in how we talk and how we communicate with ourselves? And a nice way of being able to do that is by thinking of it from how we would communicate to someone that we love, someone that we care about, someone that we respect and admire. And by doing that, we're able to kind of catch ourselves in those moments where we are being a little harsh with ourselves. And trust me, I don't know why my mind or my self-critic can be so mean sometimes. And so this is a big one for me. It's something that I'm still very much working on because I notice that sometimes what comes in my mind when I am referring to something in my about myself can feel very cruel, and it's not really my nature to be that way. So it's very interesting to hear that, how to hear how we can do that. So I felt that this is such a good place to talk about that and to connect with others because it's nice to tap in and know, wait, I don't have to be so mean to myself. I can be nice to myself. So this is in tonight's, we're going to talk a little bit about that. And we're also going to go into a meditation where we're going to have that dialogue. And so this is just a nice way, I feel, with all of the themes that we talk about in the collective here, They are all practices. So, as we move through, last month we learned about forgiveness. The month before that, we learned about radical acceptance. These topics are not easy to, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna stop here. I see that the worksheet is a little blurry. Okay. And some of them are clear. All right. Let me know if after the class if it's still blurry. It should be clear. It's a Google Doc, so maybe just giving it some time or maybe reloading it might help. If not, I will send you a copy through email if that works best. So let me know because I want to make sure you guys have the worksheet. So yeah, so this month's theme is self-compassion, and we're going to tap into it today through our meditation. I chose this topic to follow up the forgiveness because as we begin to even consider accepting things in our lives, we really bump into that inner critic. So we can start working on like, I'm going to work and I'm going to do these things, but then the inner critic is like, well, you're not worthy enough. You're not, you haven't done enough healing. All these voices that come out that can sometimes stop our progression as we're trying to accept and learn these different topics. And the cool thing is that we all have this inside. So we're not alone in that. Um, and the degree of it can be very easy. Sometimes it can be a little mean, sometimes it can be brutally mean. And like I mentioned before, mine tends to be a little brutal, but I'm working on that. So, before we start, I do like to check in with everyone, and I'm always curious to see where we are at. So, in the chat, you can put a word or a statement what is one of the things that comes up for you? How do you talk to yourself when things are not going great, or maybe you've missed something? Um, is it nice? Have you cut yourself? Is it brutal? Does it depend what comes up? It's horrible. Yes. Yes, Johnny. Yeah, I know. Brutal. Okay, good. Yes, I'm not the only one. Awesome. Cruel. Ah, thank you. Yes, cruel. Jessica, Miles, mean. Disappointed. Yes, Laura, I feel that. Like, am I a little girl? Yes. Harsh. Very critical. Yeah. Absolutely. Judgmental. Yes. Gosh, we're like so judgmental on ourselves. God, that is facts right there. Terribly mean and put myself down a lot. Yeah. I'm a very positive person, but lately I have been feeling overwhelmed due to, oh, I'm so sorry, Samsung. Yes, which requires a lot of vigilance and maintenance. Judgment and critical. Yeah, there's moments where we can get very positive, and that's the thing about like inner work and doing things that we have moments where some things can be easy when things are going good, and then you find yourself where things are not going so good, especially when you're not feeling your body's not feeling good, and then you can find it a bit more challenging to stay positive, and then that inner critic can be so harsh at that time as well. Myra, I have the consciously remember to talk to myself the way I would talk a good friend, but not always easy. Yes, and I'm glad you said that because that's exactly what we're going to tap into is how would we talk to ourselves if we were talking to our bestie, right? Or someone that we love very, very much. So thank you so much for sharing that. So that's exactly what we're going to jump into right now with our meditation, holding that feeling of like, God, I am really brutal or I am really mean. Maybe some of us haven't even noticed, like, oh yeah, that can be, I could be a little mean to myself when in that internal conversation. So what we're gonna do is holding that thought and tapping into that, like, just feeling that in your body right now, feeling that aliveness of some of the words that you might say, maybe like every day or regularly, you feel yourself like, for me is like, who do you think you are? A lot of times is what my critic says, like, you can't do that. Like, you're still kind of messed up inside. And so yeah, it's harsh. And so I get a lot of that. And so just tapping in and feeling that in our bodies And I'll let you in on a little secret here. A lot of these feelings and this inner critic is really part of our ego, and it's really there to protect us. Yes, it's there to protect us. And that's so hard to believe that. How can I be so hard on myself? And how could that be a protection mechanism? Well, it is. It's how our nervous system has found to protect us when we needed it. And maybe it had worked at some point, but it definitely is not something that works long term. There's other beautiful ways to get ourselves motivated, to get ourselves to do things that we need to do. There's more beautiful ways to protect ourselves, right? Like creating healthy boundaries that we no longer need to tap into that inner critic. And we can allow our nervous system, as we do this work, to tell our nervous system, thank you. Thank you so much for, showing up and letting me know what you think. However, I got this. I got this now. And then reframing that conversation and changing the way you speak to yourself. So your nervous system is like, oh, yeah, you do got me. Okay, we're good. We're good now. But again, this takes practice. Some days it'll feel great and you got all day talking awesome. And then the next day, or maybe even the next moment, it all goes downhill. And that's absolutely normal. It takes time. All right, so I want to make sure that we have enough time for chatting at the end. So if you haven't gotten comfortable, please take this moment now to get comfortable. Feel free to turn off your cameras. If that feels comfortable, you can either lay down or sit up for this. I do recommend kind of sitting up a little bit so you don't fall asleep. But if you do happen to fall asleep, that's absolutely okay. We got to do what our body needs, and sometimes rest is what our body needs. And then you can always get the recording later. So settling in now, once again, feeling the comfort of the earth supporting you, beneath you, ensuring that you're in a safe space where you won't be interrupted for at least the next 20-25 minutes. I invite you now to go back inward by closing your eyes again. Or maybe you want to have a soft gaze downward. That's okay. Taking a deep breath in through the nose and a long exhale out. Continue to take a few breaths in through the nose and slowly out the mouth, nice and slow and long, activating the parasympathetic nervous system with the long exhale. Continue to breathe this way for a few more breaths, relaxing the body and coming into the present moment. Allow your body to become heavier with each breath out, feeling yourself relax, sinking in to relaxation. I'm going to increase the volume of the music just a tad here to allow for the relaxation there. Nice. I invite you now to bring your awareness to the top of your head, noticing the crown area of your head. And now moving that awareness to your right eye, left eye, right ear, left ear, the tip of the nose, the top of your lip, your bottom lip, your jaw relaxing, unclenching, your neck relaxing, your right shoulder, your left shoulder, allowing them to relax and settle down. Your right arm feeling fully relaxed. Your left arm feeling fully relaxed. Your right hand, your left hand, your right palm, your left palm, nice and relaxed. Your chest feeling soft and relaxed. Your upper back, middle back, lower back, just melting away in relaxation, bringing softness to the belly, relaxing the right hip, the left hip. Now your right leg fully sinking in, feeling heavy. Your left leg feeling nice and heavy. Relaxing your right foot, your left foot. Bringing your breath to its natural rhythm. Focusing on the breath. Feeling the rise and fall of your chest. And just allowing yourself to be completely here and present. Your awareness now on your heartbeat. Notice how you don't have to do anything to make it beat. It just does. It has been doing that for you. Quietly, faithfully, every single moment of your life. Your body is always working with you and for you, even when you're ignoring it, even when you're hard on it. It just keeps going. It keeps showing up for you. I invite you now to bring to mind something you've been hard on, something that you've been telling yourself lately that hasn't been so nice or so kind. Maybe you're not quite where you think you should be. Maybe you haven't started what you said you would start. Just bringing to mind, what is that inner critic saying? Anything that feels alive for you at this moment. And if you notice that there are a few things, bring to mind what feels the most alive for you in this moment. It doesn't have to be big. It might be something you said or something you didn't say, a way that you showed up or didn't show up, a choice you regret. Just let it come to the surface. Now, as you bring that to the surface, notice, what does the voice inside your head say about this? What words does it use? How does it speak to you? And now I want you to notice something. Would you ever speak to someone you love in that voice? Would you say those words to your best friend, your sister, perhaps someone that you admire or you respect, someone you deeply care about, who came to you because they were hurting? Perhaps not. So, why do we say the harshest words to ourselves? Hmm. Let's just notice that in our body without judgment. This little critic was developed for a reason. It's trying to protect you, keep you safe, keep you performing. But it doesn't know how to be gentle. And tonight, we're going to practice a different way. I wonder if you can imagine that part of you going through whatever you brought into this meditation tonight. That part of you, imagine it standing in front of you, or perhaps sitting in front of you. Taking a moment to see that part of you like a dear friend. Can you notice the expression on the face? Can you look at them? Really look. This person has been trying so hard. They have been carrying so much. They have been getting up every day and showing up even when it's been hard. They have been figuring it out the best way they know how. Seeing them now in front of you, what would you say to them right now? Not what you should say, not that inspirational speech, but really taking a moment here, tapping into your heartbeat, seeing them as a friend. What would you actually say to someone you love or admire who is going through this? Let those words come. Allow them to be there. Allow whatever emotions may come up, or even if they don't, just allow it to be there. It's okay. It can be here. Feeling those words. Gently turning those beautiful words towards yourself. Feeling those words, those beautiful words in your body, noticing how your body receives them. You are allowed to speak to yourself with kindness. You deserve to hear those beautiful words to be said back to you. We insource. And if it feels right for you, you may place both hands on your heart, perhaps taking a deep breath in, feeling the warmth of your hands on your chest, feeling that support, feeling your heartbeat underneath them. In just a few seconds, we are going to breathe together with intention. You don't have to believe these words we're about to say. It's okay. Let's just try them on. We're going to take 3 intentional breaths together. I will be guiding you. And as we take a deep breath in, I will say a phrase. And as we exhale, I'll say another phrase, and I will guide you through the 3 breaths. You can keep your hands on your heart if that feels comfortable, or you can allow them to come down to your side, whatever is best for you. Starting now, taking a deep breath in. I am doing the best I can. And breathing out, and that is enough. Again, breathing in, I am doing the best I can. And if you feel called to say this out loud, go ahead and say it out loud. And breathing out, and that is enough. That is right. And one more time, breathing in, I am doing the best I can. And breathing out, and that is enough. Very good. Returning now to your breathing. I wonder if you notice what happens in your body when you offer yourself that. Did anything shift or change? Just notice. No need to judge, just notice. Even if it was a small softening, even a tiny exhale of relief. Maybe there was a sound or a slight twitch that came out without notice. These sensations, that is self-compassion beginning to take root. Very beautifully done. Continuing to breathe here, allowing what's coming up to be here, and breathing into the sensations, breathing into your heart. Maybe allowing a sigh to come out, moving that energy through your body. And I'd like to say here that whatever you're going through, whatever you're being hard on yourself about, you're not alone in it, not even close. Every single person in this call tonight has something they've been judging themselves for. Every human being in this planet knows what it feels like to fall short of who they want to be, to make mistakes, to wish they had done something differently. This is not a flaw. That is what it means to be human. And we are so completely, deeply humans. Even if you may think you're an alien, like I do sometimes, we're all feeling these emotions. So let's breathe in one more time. And this time, breathe in the knowledge that you are not alone. That right now, in this moment, everyone in this space is holding something, and we're holding it together. Let's take a deep breath in. And maybe this time we can sigh. Feeling that in our body. We are here and we showed up for ourselves, and let that be our win for today. Slowly gonna come back now. Maybe taking another deep breath in as we wiggle our fingers, wiggle our toes, letting our shoulders roll back gently. Slowly starting to come back. If you brought a journal, this is a good time to maybe jot down whatever might have come up for you. Let's start lowering the volume a little bit here. Did anything shift? And slowly, when you are ready, taking your time here, letting your eyes open softly. Giving yourself a big smile, maybe even a big hug. This always feels so good. Feeling that, feeling your own warmth surrounding you. Thank you so much, Suzanne. Thank you. All right, now that we're slowly coming back and we're taking this moment to reflect, I'm going to add some journal prompts in the chat. And if you're not a big journal person, you can just read them, maybe just write bullet points or just make note of the questions, what comes up for you as you read the questions. Oh, thank you, everyone. I'm so happy you guys are all here. So I put those on the chat, but I'll go ahead and read them out loud as well. Hi, Suzanne. Thank you for being here. So I'm going to go ahead now and turn off the recording in case anybody wants to share